just friends? Do we have that power that chokes at the ground? The stories of our lives that go all around. When my Jefferson City just can't go wrong. In Nashville, sweet embrace with a life that belongs. We didn't choose this chaos, that we'll ride it till the end. Everyone's trying echoed, we're more than just friends. Do we have that power that chokes at the ground? The stories of our lives that go all around. When my Jefferson City just can't go wrong. In Nashville, sweet embrace with a life that belongs. We didn't choose this chaos, that we'll ride it till the end. Everyone...
When we weren't rolling, one thing that we're talking about, Gentry, is can you explain your philosophy on you're single, you're handsome, you're tall, you are a military veteran, so thank you for your service, and also you insist on having the girl pay for you.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's a better deal because a lot of times women are looking for a more emotional connection. So that way I know that you're also real with me. You pay for the first date. It's a better deal as far as me because I do construction. So if you're paying for everything, I can build you stuff at the house.
When last time you had a date?
Hey, most girls are looking for a free meal.
You're dating for wages?
See, we're not talking about the timeline. That's neither here nor there. We're not talking about that.
Girl, you buy the meal, I'm going to fix your cabinets.
You were dating for wages.
All they need to know is I'm available.
To fix a cabinet?
I can fix
He'll
your
be a
cabinet.
handyman and she's a handy girl.
Shoot, I can build you a deck. Shoot, I'm a metal worker, so I can just build anything with metal. You know, I can do art if you want to.
Folk art. Fuck art.
Okay, that's interesting to know. I didn't know that about him. So, okay, so here's a subject we can talk about right quick. Wait. First, let's do a shot. Shot to new adventures, new podcasts, new people, new friends.
Shot to our friend Eugene, who does not want to be named. Right?
Oh, I forgot. My fault. He was so black I couldn't see him.
Yeah, and my name is Eugene.
Lord, that's bad.
Friendly fire would not be tolerated.
Damn.
Now go ahead, Eugene, before I go. Oh, my. Anna Maria said Bob the Builder. Oh. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead and make that face. We'll wait.
What I'm talking about?
That shot is
your name. What's your name? Eugene. That's how you gonna say it.
I said Eugene, and don't look for me.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So anyway,
that's his handle.
So now that we officially put out there who we are, Let's talk about each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Talk about your mother.
Money, you ugly as hell, money.
Let's talk about why we like each other, and we'll give you some positive feedback on each other who's sitting at this table right now. I've been knowing Gentry for a long time. I first met Gentry when he used to work at Zany's.
Yeah.
Zany's, and I'd go in there and he would like hook me up. That good friend of mine. Well, you know, I wouldn't tell her jokes, but
no.
I was in there.
Money got the hookup somewhere? Nuh-uh.
Now, I wasn't doing comedy. I was.
Yeah, he was working there.
Yeah, I started as a bouncer and I bartended.
Hey, Denise is watching. Hey, Denise.
Hey,
Denise.
Hey, Denise, and also we forgot to say hi to Brad and Anna Maria.
Brad is watching from over there.
Thank you.
What up, brother?
Come on, we love our live studio
Yeah,
audience.
seriously, we love this audience, and I'm going to use this chance to shout out that Gentry is tall, dark, handsome,
Okay, you keep trying to get
single,
me somebody.
and he doesn't pay for the first date.
I don't pay for the first date.
I've never heard a guy say that.
No, because it's a bad deal for me. You know?
I heard
I've
guys
never
say,
heard anybody
split
say,
the
hey, you
bill.
know what? Take me out.
I say it all the time.
I'm a great time. Take me out.
Gentry, take me out. I'm a metal worker.
But because either I'm gonna get somebody that's super serious or I'm gonna be single forever. Either one.
You want to
I'm
find
going to go
somebody.
with the latter.
You gonna find an old hoe.
Why you gotta
gonna
look over
find
there,
somebody
Will?
that needs-
Why you gotta look over there?
I apologize for Eugene in advance.
Yeah.
You are going to find someone that needs a total rebuild.
So actually,
Okay, Jeff, give us something. Why you like Gentry? How long y'all been knowing each other?
I
couldn't put a
we
year
know
on
each
it.
other.
Gosh, like it's been at least 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
And by the way, he's a good singer too.
I wouldn't say all that.
He's a good singer.
Hold up.
Say all that.
He's a good singer.
Go
He
ahead.
beat me a couple times in
When I
karaoke
first seen
contest,
dude,
but we'll
he-
leave that out.
He was singing Disney
That's for the
songs,
judges.
karaoke.
Yes.
Hold up, and he also sung the Never Ending Story song for me one day.
Yes.
Which I still
haven't
do
sung
not
that song in
understand.
He loves the Never Ending Story.
That's my shit.
That's one of my favorite songs.
I do not understand
Summer Nights?
grown-ass men,
Around.
or adults for that matter in general, singing Disney songs in bars.
Yes.
I don't understand it.
you know,
But he's
don't
good at it
understand.
though.
Make a man out of you.
If he wasn't good at it, I would say so. But he's good at it.
I don't care if you're good or bad at it. It just seems weird to me that you're
No.
singing these child songs in a bar.
Listen,
hang on.
like a lot of
But there's
times, a lot of us are forced to grow up so fast.
That's a good point.
Facts.
And so
I'll agree with
we
that.
need to embrace that childhood.
How you
Like,
doing?
Because guess what? I haven't seen half the movies you even sing about.
Well, I grew up with them. Like, that was the 90s.
I don't even have children.
Also, you're denying yourself $1 billion industry of movies.
How so? Because I don't.
All those Disney movies, like, they're literally made so much money.
Jeff, you must realize, Jeff.
I don't
We was in
care.
the streets.
Well, okay.
We was out, fornicating and doing drugs and all that good stuff.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a
Okay,
minute.
I was. You know what I'm
Wait a minute.
saying? He
I was a
watched
good
movies.
Catholic boy.
Right, me too.
I couldn't even.
Okay,
Me too.
Okay, so one thing I'll say is there's this like lost innocence that we have as, for those of you guys listening out there, the Gen Xers, the Millennials, the Gen Zers, who grew up on watching everything from Lion King to Mulan to,
But there's certain songs that are adult
right.
songs.
Yeah.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
well-
Yeah.
No,
Can
like,
I just say that
That's-
I don't know any of these songs, so I don't even know how adult they'd be?
You don't watch TV.
I do watch TV.
Well, me-
I just don't
Movies.
watch Disney.
Well, me, I'm,
I
like,
love
I'm also
movies.
an actor, and so there's a lot of background to a lot of these Disney
That's it.
songs. And the actors that sing the songs, because even in Frozen,
Yes.
the main singer, I'm gonna mess with her name, India Menzel.
Yeah, yeah.
Indira.
She's like a huge Broadway level actor, and not a lot of people even know her name. So
Denise
she
loves her.
got a good chance on singing a song in a big movie. So
Oh, just like Jason Weaver did with the.
yeah,
Okay, cool,
Exactly.
cool, yeah.
So do you remember when they did the whole Lion King thing in the Atlanta airport versus like the crew from like Pocahontas or something like that? It was one of those productions, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that kind of was a great callback
Yeah.
to when we were growing up, playing hooky from school, watching Disney movies on TV.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. First of all, who plays hooky from school to watch Disney movies?
So
Wait a minute.
when I would be sick, my Chinese parents, bless your hearts out there if you ever listen to this podcast of 17 and a half viewers, I'd be like, hey, I'm just
We've
going
gone
to
up
stay
to
at home
19
and
and a half.
work, And I would stay at home, and I would do everything from watching Lion Kingdom to Mulan.
No. When you're sick at home from school, you're watching The Price is Right every single time.
Okay, now you're showing your age.
I mean, me personally, I was watching
Monty,
MTV
you're also from like
BET.
1875, so...
I was music
Y'all tell me
videos.
y'all didn't watch The Price is Right when you were sick at home from school?
Music
Did you?
videos
So y'all
and
didn't have
movies all day
Cinemax?
long.
When you were growing up, did they even have cable television, Monty?
They didn't have TVs when he was
You
growing
had
up.
to turn the dial then.
They didn't have
Back then,
TVs
you
when
had
he was
to
growing
turn
up.
the dial. And if you get HBO,
Monty was
you had
so
to,
excited when they had
you
color
had to-
TV.
if you had HBO,
It was a flip book.
if you had to, if you
y'all
turn
skip school to
HBO
watch
slightly
Nickelodeon.
between HBO and Cinemax, you can get some titties.
Okay,
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
hover right between the channels.
It's called Cinemax.
Yeah, okay.
I
so-
mean, Skinamax is what I would.
Yeah, Skinner, y'all skip school to watch Nickelodeon.
Not during the middle of the day. You're not getting no skin anyway.
So while I'm at home doing my math homework, watching Nickelodeon, Monty's on his 8-dial, TV from like before the Civil Rights Movement.
That was my
flipping between
first
Cinemax
cable.
and HBO.
My
Like,
favorite show
how does
was
that even happen?
Gunsmoke.
How does that even happen, dude?
Might as well when I child.
No, Marcia said I watched The Young and the Restless. No, I watched All My Children when I
Not
was
the Young
sick.
and the Restless.
I watched All My Children.
I watched Young and the Restless,
See,
Victor Newman,
Yeah, see,
and Bold and the Beautiful.
I watched it,
that was
but
my
no,
great
All My Children was my
grandparents'
favorite. I can't believe it. Okay, next one. Eugene. Let's talk all about Eugene, y'all.
All right, let's go, Eugene.
Eugene, I call him Mr. Random because there's no telling what he's going to say next. There's no telling.
We're trying to keep it clean, and he's struggling with it.
That's
so
why
we're
I'm
gonna
quiet.
help him out.
We're trying to keep this PG-13, and we've already gone over the NC-17 mark, so...
So with that being said, yeah, we love Eugene. He's
Eugene.
I don't
that
know.
Eugene.
The old Eugene. The most ghetto random.
So really, y'all really skip school to watch Nickelodeon?
No, I didn't.
There's a large proportion of us out there that watch shows like this, you know, like...
So y'all ain't watch Love Connection and shit like that?
No.
So...
You had BT? Oh, so you had
hang on.
BT?
Maybe. Once in a while.
Okay, so...
It was a dating show.
Dating show.
It was a dating
That
show.
what came on, like, Matlock and all that type shit? And
No.
Happy Days.
You really old if you watch Matlock, Murder, She Wrote.
These shows came on at night. man.
Exactly.
No, that came on
Right before Grandma went to sleep.
Hold on, I
Shows came on at night.
Hold up, I got expelled, right? So I was home for a whole year. So I watched every damn thing in one time during school.
I was there too.
I wouldn't be surprised if you said that
Okay,
sentence.
so to
I got
answer...
expelled twice.
To answer your question before this descends into nonsense, there was a time we were watching I Love Lucy, and that was early 90s. That was early
that's a
90s.
good show.
Okay,
I
and
used to
then
love-
mid 90s, we crossed into this world, not just of VHS, but also of like this like growing. Do you remember the song like Video
It
Killed
wasn't
the
a
Radio
Disney
Star?
song, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so around that time,
That was in the 80s.
well, if you
Yeah,
remember, in during 95 to 96, that was when I really not only gained my American citizenship, but also
Video
came
Killed the
to
Radio
age.
Star was like 82.
But we started watching MTV. We started watching Nickelodeon. We started watching public TV. I even watched PBS. Y'all remember PBS?
PBS was my, I love PBS.
Yeah.
I love me some NPR.
Reading Rainbow?
No,
I'm sorry.
Reading
Next time
Rainbow?
you me,
Come
Jeff.
on now.
Jelly Bean
Next time
Johnson.
Jeff. Okay.
I like Tiny Desk.
In the sky.
I like Tiny Desk concerts.
Come on, take a look. I said no book. I'm reading Rainbow.
I can already read. I
can go anywhere.
I can't get away
Hey,
from
don't y'all
that
just
song.
love how Kunta
Wait a
learned how
minute.
to read?
Wait a minute.
He learned how to read and taught everybody you can escape slavery by a
But
book.
then he went to space.
And then he became Jordan
He
LaForge.
went to space.
First of all, they cut it.
This is another episode that we're at the
This is
cut
how
from
you can reach the
production
bottom
money
and reach for the stars.
because we have hit shit show again.
Kunta Kinte learned how to read and taught everybody how to read and said you can get out of slavery with a book.
And then go to outer space.
And then he went to outer space and became Jordan LaForge.
That is literally from the ground to the stars.
Hey, man, Jordan LaForge.
Okay,
man.
let's talk about how we all
Black
like
icon.
Jeff has been a cool fan since day one.
Yes, sir.
We go way back. I kept going through all kind of pictures that we have together.
I don't
like
even know
this.
why you have some of those pictures, sir.
Because I take a lot of pictures. It's called, hey,
That is the cameraman.
No.
documenting your life.
No, Jeff complimented me on my singing, but this man can actually sing.
Yeah, I called him.
Jeff's a great
Like, he
singer.
can actually sing.
Jeff's a great singer and a great friend.
When you say, you have to say sang. He don't sing.
He sang.
Sang. Yeah.
I mean, I do know several
boy did.
decades worth of
And his range. He's singing his
Yeah, he got a
range.
good range.
His range of songs he sings.
Yeah.
Somebody here.
I call him the karaoke
booked
king.
him for a show to sing in Bye Bye Birdie.
Yep.
Oh, I got a show
He
for
did
you
a
to sing.
production of Bye Bye Birdie.
You got a show for me to sing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, okay. So somebody came up to me, hey, Monty, I want you to do a comedy show, but I would like to do,
the show right here.
I want to do comedy and music.
Oh, okay.
And I was, so I was like, should I get the flute lady?
No.
No. So fuck no.
No.
Hell no.
Jeff, now that I know
You gotta
all
get
of
the
our,
flute lady.
now that I know all of our fans dislike, well, now that I know that you don't like Disney movies as much, I would like for you to sing A Whole
Disney
New
song.
World.
Yes.
Okay. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, yeah.
I know he can.
Or what's that one? I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan, right?
No, that's my
I don't want to
song.
step on any toes. I don't want to step on any
That's
toes.
his song.
Hold on.
Step on any
I
toes.
tell you what.
You can't sing I'll Make a Man of You.
Okay,
in
okay.
Disney.
I would
I got a
would like
request.
for you and Eugene to do a Circle of
No,
Life.
he ain't gonna do it.
Eugene is not going to do
never ending
any
story.
songs.
No, I
That
got
is
one.
not a Disney movie.
I got
Don't
one.
matter.
I got one.
The never ending story.
What?
My
Never
birthday.
ending story.
You gotta do this.
This episode has turned into a musical. So we're
a
proudly
musical
sponsored by the
episode.
Rusty Nail
Hey,
and
okay.
the Musical
They had
Association.
a
National.
race snail.
A what?
They had a race snail
Yeah,
and,
that
a
was-
rock
Did
eater.
you say a race?
They had a
snail?
race snail and a rock eater.
What is a race snail?
It
was
was
in the
that,
movie.
I don't
that
like
racing snail they had on the never ending
Oh,
story.
they're racing snails.
Yeah, the race snail, yeah.
I thought you were saying racing a nail.
I know, a race snail and a motherfucking.
So watch this,
I
Jeff.
wasn't sure what it was, honestly.
My birthday is on Sunday, and I
This
reserved not July 20th. So I reserved the whole side section at scoreboard.
Okay.
I want to request that you do an AC/DC song instead of oh boy.
Hell's Bells.
I like it.
So I'm gonna request it. I can't say yes or no yet, but I'm gonna request it because I think you would kill it. And then I want you to do like he does and go all the way throughout the audience.
Followed by A
it
Whole
would
New
be-
World from the Aladdin
He
soundtrack.
asked for
Hilarious.
too damn much, ain't he?
No. It's one
mean-
song, not the whole set. I'll ask.
You got to
I'll
play in the
ask.
crowd.
He got to sing Drowning Pool.
No.
That is not going to work in
No.
scoreboard. That is
Okay.
not going to work in scoreboard.
So hold on. Next is Sid.
We're
Sid.
off topic.
Sid. Let's talk about Sid. Sid has been cool since day one. I was at his wedding with a. Okay, we
Which
talk
you
about that.
left me out
so
of, you son of a
didn't-
bitch.
I ain't know nothing about it.
You didn't even tell me. You didn't tell me.
Well, he.
Listen, we had a minority limit at the wedding. Julie, if you're watching out there, I
Money
love you
didn't
so
count.
much. Monty does not.
He was the wait staff. I seen him with the donuts.
Rice?
I seen him with the donuts.
Monty,
No.
do you want to tell everyone
No.
who you brought to my wedding?
No. Okay, I will.
No. No.
He was a meth head.
A what?
A meth head.
Methany.
You call her Stephanie. I call her Bethany.
Okay, but it was a fun wedding. It was a very beautiful wedding.
It wasn't a fun date.
I didn't say that, but it was quite fun. So okay, here's the thing about it. I loved it because every female. Okay, he told me to come to the wedding, and I, with a +1. Everybody I knew, female wise, was
Plus
busy.
one,
He said
not
plus
plus that.
But
Okay.
anyway, everybody
Go
else
on.
was busy. I had nobody else to bring, so I fixed this girl's computer.
Nobody?
Dude.
This is gonna cause a problem in me and Jeff's friendship here
Yeah, it
in
is.
about 5 minutes.
Nobody.
So my thing is, I fixed this girl's computer a couple times. I ran into her at the nail a couple of times. I said, "All right, do you want to go?" She's like, "Yeah, let's go."
Well, thank you.
So it was a good trip up there. It was like an hour away from here, right?
Yes.
So I picked
So
her
wait,
up.
you went on a road trip even still without me?
It was a
Well,
road
no,
trip.
Bitch.
It was a road trip.
Son
I
of a
picked
bitch.
her up. She got in my car. She had 2 chains of shoes. She had heels and flats. You know how women do. She had a brush.
And party supplies?
Nope. Nope, not yet. We can get to that part yet.
Deodorant.
Oh,
She brought a couple of wines. You gonna drink it on the way? Go ahead, do your
You
thing.
mentioned deodorant.
Yeah, deodorant.
Okay.
well, I mean, you got to freshen up.
So
Now
my
when she
thing
did the
is,
meth, she sweat that shit out.
We got to the wedding, had a great time. It was a very beautiful wedding. Open bar, that was nice. I'm glad you did that because I drunk my ass off.
Of course you did.
But then I didn't want to get too drunk and try to drive back to Nashville.
They ever stop you before?
Has not.
So anyway, on the way back, this is where the story thickens. Thickens? Yes, let's go with that. She said the plot thickens. She said, Monty, I think this has been cool. It's been great. We should go out. But I got to tell you something about me.
Define go out. Like go out after that or go out together?
There you go. So
okay.
She's like, you know what? I got to tell you something about me. I'm like, oh, here we go. She goes, I love to do meth. I'm like, you can't start at weed or popping pills and cocaine. You can't go there first. You have to go straight to meth.
This is Hermitage, Tennessee.
So,
well, they were an hour away, but at this point.
It's not me.
I think it's me.
So my thing is, all right, cool. Do your thing, girl. Now we coming from Sid's wedding, so I'm in a suit. She's in a dress. We looking good. We walk into the nail. Everybody know we came together. Maybe an hour later, she disappears. Now all her shit is in my car. All her shit's in my car. I'm like, oh shit. So now I'm worried. I'm like, if this girl gonna end up dead, I'm the last person seen with her.
Why was that where you went?
Because it's meth.
Okay. What? How did you jump from that to meth?
Exactly.
We supposed to be talking about Sid. And
we said meth, meth, death. I mean, it's not a far.
You heard this story,
they
so
rhyme.
you know.
So basically, you went on a dope date. But you ain't get no. But you ain't get no.
Dope as fuck.
For 48 hours, I was nervous as shit because I didn't know what happened to this woman.
I get it.
She was on
Black
meth
dude,
and gone.
missing white girl.
And her stuff is still in my car.
You got all the belongings in your car?
Yeah, so I was the last one seen with her. Her stuff is in my car. I'm a dead man. I'm going to jail.
Now they're putting you under the jail, sir.
Yeah.
Especially a dead white woman.
Boy, mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, you lose a little credit with the
But then she shows up 48 hours later. Hey, I'm good. What the? So she's like,
just did a little meth. That's
yeah. She said
I was just cleaning houses.
she has a son. She has a son, so the son, every time he's gone every other weekend, she's doing meth.
You know, I just don't understand.
Hey,
Lies
Monty,
to your audience.
And the crazy thing about this, she's a nurse.
She
She's
works
a nurse?
she works in the medical field.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Is that where she got the supplies?
They have a huge supply. Of
Welcome to Summit Hospital, where you can get meth with your supplies.
That's a funny thing. You said
Okay, so Monty, so before we turn this back to me, I was gonna ask you, when was the last time you spoke to her?
I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Was it yesterday?
Wait. The last time I talked to her.
Wait.
The last time I talked to her, she told me she was getting married.
That one,
the pipe?
that old dude.
I'm like, I gotta see
To
this.
another meth head.
Was it to the pipe?
No, remember you gave her my phone number that one time.
Yeah, because she wanted some meth. So anyway, with that being said, that's the end of that. I'm still alive. I'm not in jail. Okay, Sid, how you doing today, Sid?
I'm okay. I
feel like that's a red flag.
Hey, you know,
that's
Sid,
a red flag.
I can talk about the first time I met you, though.
Okay, let's hear it.
It was at Monty's birthday party.
Okay.
Well, he came to party late as shit.
I'm supposed to.
Dude,
It's my birthday.
Me and them both
I had to make an entrance.
We are in a stranger's house.
Wait. Was this at the she shed?
Yes.
Yes. We in a stranger's house.
Let's talk about that.
That's how me and him got real cool. Cause we like, what the fuck, dude?
We're Sid.
She had that man in there doing chores and everything.
They were in the living room watching TV.
Okay. Hanging pictures up and everything.
I need to clear my name before my wife gets on here and starts saying random nasty things.
Sid set up the house.
I was there.
Sid was doing home decor.
Watch the CSI.
Sid was doing home decor and watching random shows.
I'm going to say something that will not sound politically correct. Monty, I love you, and if I say 6 p.m., I show up at like 5:45. Okay. Do you show up at 6 p.m. or 5:45?
You was the last one here today.
Monty didn't show up at 7 o'clock.
So there I was at our wonderful friend's house. Me and Will unpacking things from the cooler, from the fridge, from the freezer. I put together her ceiling fan, her floor fan. I went outside and assembled some drinks. I put some lawn chairs out.
I left.
You set up the party.
I spent about 45 minutes watching Law & Order SVU.
Yeah.
I did not know that Mariska Hargitay is still performing.
Birthday
So,
party.
you know that was like 2 hours, and I'm like, Monty.
It wasn't no 2 hours.
Dude, yeah, it was.
I'm going to unfriend
you a
you and
guest?
cancel you at this point.
How are you a guest? And you're
I'm like, you know what? And listen, as Will and I sat there, vibing over our common awkwardness of being minorities in the United States.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Eugene, being Eugene.
Being minorities.
Right?
Yeah.
Monty
You're
didn't show
being
up.
guests at a party where the host isn't even there.
Seriously, you know.
I didn't even
on
know
my
Tammy
way.
then. We didn't even know her. We in this, you know.
But she was cool. She took care of y'all.
was
She
cool,
made
dude.
y'all feel
Yeah,
comfortable.
I
What else was she
together
gonna
her
do,
floor
Monty?
fan.
Put him out?
What was she gonna do? Y'all
What else was she gonna do?
Hey, 911, I have a black guy and a Chinese guy at my house. I don't know who they are. What was she
Hey,
gonna do?
But once I showed up, it was on and popping.
Yeah, 2 hours late.
Yeah.
It ain't my fault.
Monty, if you died tomorrow,
fault
would you
was
be
it?
late to your own funeral by 2 years?
He gonna be late to his death.
2 hours.
2 hours.
It was not 2 hours.
It was 2 hours, dude.
It was not 2 hours. He gets there early. He got there way early.
Anyways,
When have you ever known Will to show up early?
Oh, he shows up early at everything.
his name
yeah.
is Eugene, right?
I'm always on time and everything, yeah.
He's at least
Again,
15 to 20 minutes
listen,
early.
I wanted to thank all
And
7
then-
of you guys for watching out there.
Okay, hold on.
Brad, thank you. Anna Maria, I love you. Thank you. Everyone else, thank you. Rusty Nail, thank you. And we're going to talk about something healthy,
Okay, go
right?
ahead.
Wait, we ain't got to money. We gotta talk
That's
about
right, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, get to money.
Oh, the cameraman?
What do you love about money?
When we talk about myself?
I know
Well,
you
Monty, what do you love about money?
what I like about myself is I'm the producer of the show. I put all this shit together so that my friends can sit down and get online. Oh, my friend Shane is watching. Shane is loyal. He watches every single thing I do online. I love you, Shane. He's a truck driver. He drives all over the country. Good dude. He was there roller skating before y'all showed up. He showed up in overalls.
We're
I'm
going
like,
to say thank you to anybody in the trucking industry. They keep
Yeah,
America
yep,
afloat.
there you go.
Them and farmers.
There you go. With that being said, what I like about myself, what the hell am I doing? I have this innate ability to put fun people together. If I know that you're fun and this other person's fun and that person's fun, let's get together and have some fun. That's my talent and my skill. If I see talent, that's what I call my special ability. If I know Sid is
That
cool,
was not vague at all.
no, if I know Sid is cool, I'm gonna put him around Gentry. Gentry cool, I'm gonna put him around Jeff. Jeff is cool, I'm gonna put him around Will. It's all gonna be fun, and we know so many people from that. And also, with that being said, I know fun places to go hang out. Every once in a while, like I go bowling, I go roller skating, I go scoreboard, I go every shooters. So I got comedy shows I do. So I'm like to put people around fun. Life is too short. You better enjoy it. So if you want to have a good time, call your boy Monty Hicks. Go, Sid.
I don't really know how to follow that, except I love.
I know how to
Monty
hype
Hicks.
myself up. Go ahead.
Monty just went. Okay, just for y'all viewers out there, we went from what do we love about Monty to what does
You
Monty
said-
love about
say,
himself?
You said that. You came to me. You looked at me and said, "Well, what do you like about money?" And you looked dead at me. So I'm all right.
Monty,
I don't want no
Monty,
dead air.
I'm gonna say you good vibes. I've never seen you upset. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And we always have a good time.
It is
At the
always
expense-
laughs,
At the expense of other people.
even if they are about you.
Yeah.
Look, but I'll tell you, my first experience with Monty
I have thick skin.
was so Monty complimented me on all my Disney songs, unlike some people.
Because I've never seen a guy do it.
We're adults, man.
Hey, I grew up poor. It didn't count.
Same.
How? But Monty, he pulled me to sing a song with him, "Sweet Dreams," and then that was my first
not a
experience
Disney song.
with Monty. It's not a Disney song.
Just saying.
But,
Annie Lennox looked like
but
a
it was
Disney character.
but just like a Disney song, it was a good time.
You know, and here's the reason
know?
why I do Sweet Dreams. Sweet
Oh, a song you know?
It's easy. It's very easy, and everybody likes to join in.
Yes.
And if you same thing with Sweet Caroline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a story about it.
Ba-ba.
How come that's not a lyric in the song and everybody do it? It's like this.
Frat boys.
Look it up. That's not a lyric in the song, but everybody.
Frat dude. So good, so good.
Yes,
so
that's
good.
not a lyric of the song. But anyway.
Drunk frat dude.
So yes, so I like to do something that's entertaining to the crowd. It's not about me. I know I'm not a good singer, but if it entertains the people and people get in and join in and sing, exactly.
Okay, keep it real. Would you go on a date with Annie Lennox when she got that suit on?
Yeah. Because I want to sit there and get to know what's going on in her brain.
No, I think you wanted to pay for drinks.
Well, that too.
Yes.
Don't worry, Gentry's not paying for anything on a date.
No, yeah.
Not a single thing. You take care of me, I take care of you. That's how I do.
And see, me, I would take a girl on a date to get a pizza.
To a pizza?
To get a pizza.
Okay.
And did she like it? Did she mark you in her phone free food?
Hey man, the girls do go on dates for food.
Okay.
Man, these girls be bums out here, man, on some real shit, though. They bums as hell, man.
No, I refuse to let a girl mark me in her phone as free food. That
see, that has happened to me way too many times.
They bums out here, man.
That's why I'm broke now. Happened to me way too many times.
No.
You know, now I wonder how many.
They know they be marking people in the phone as free food.
They do that, yeah.
I ain't gonna be the one.
Hey, you know, now that I wonder, when I was single, I wonder how many women.
Hey, Megan said she likes pizza.
Chinese food.
Okay.
I think about that now, you know.
They did that for a different reason.
Maybe they just called you egg roll.
It was a good time.
Egg roll, yeah, you know.
You know Megan Mookie?
Yeah.
She likes pizza.
Man, Megan, I love you, boo. I love Megan.
You see it?
I love me some. I love me. Mookie, my girl.
Mookie.
Got little freckles on. I love girl freckles.
Mookie.
Speaking of food, Eugene.
Oh Lord.
What is your death row meal?
Ooh,
That's a good one.
Freedom.
Freedom. That's not on the entree.
Sir, you about to die. All right, you free to take your ass to this shit.
You know what? You know what? You know what it be? You know what? Warm homemade banana pudding.
Okay.
Hey Jeff, he back in.
Is that a euphemism?
He back in Huntsville.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause my grandmama, we used to make home banana pudding from scratch.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we made the custard from scratch and it's still warm after you bring it out the oven. It's fire.
With them wafers in?
With the wafers thick in it, yeah.
Yep, he in Huntsville.
Warm,
That's why
warm.
he throwing bananas. He throwing bananas.
And poke salad. You don't know about that poke salad, boy.
Okay. What's your death
Tell
row
me your
meal?
country without telling me
Live
your
from
country.
Huntsville, Alabama.
I'm a little basic. Like I want a huge tomahawk steak.
Say word.
With some
I got the
I want
best
some
answer.
greens, specifically ones cooked in that hog jaw. Like
keep
if
going.
you ain't got no hog jaw greens,
Y'all got the wrong.
I think that's jowl.
Y'all got the
and then
wrong.
It's hog jaw.
and then like just a good old side of macaroni and cheese,
Nope.
sweet potatoes.
Okay, Jeff, what's yours? I got the best answer. Keep going.
Being that he's got a tomahawk steak, I'm gonna have to go with something Cajun. Give
Keep going.
me some jambalaya, some gumbo. Yeah,
keep going.
I said it.
Sid?
I'm gonna go back to my roots, obviously, as my brothers around me are gonna laugh at me about. I would say
Chinese food.
roasted Peking duck with some fried rice.
Nope.
Some
Wrong
egg rolls.
answer.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Monty, this is not your.
Yeah.
So this
It's not your meal.
Wrong answer.
Shit, I got a question.
What's your different real? Wrong.
I got a question though.
meal.
Okay. Someone told me General Tso's really is not Chinese.
That's correct.
That is.
Okay.
Chinese food is not Chinese.
Yeah, we made that up.
Yeah.
It's all American.
Okay. So Eugene.
Yeah.
My people did not come here, work on the railroads, and say, "Oh, I want to make some General Tso chicken."
No, man.
We don't talk like that and we don't think like that. But then we thought, you know what is going to make Americans want to eat our food next to a laundromat? And
All right, that was
that's
funny.
where General Tso's and sesame chicken came from. You know, and here's the thing, I was fortunate enough to go out to China. They don't have that back in China, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm mad because I just did laundry and got Chinese yesterday. I'm not even lying.
Love
My clothes are in the car right now.
Hey, but you know, have you seen the Sinners movie?
Yes.
Okay, I love the scene down. You know what I'm saying? With Chinese folks down there,
Yeah.
because that's real history of Mississippi. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
We was all together then.
Yep.
Before this new age
My
racism
last
shit they got going on. But
Reconstruction.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
my last meal would be a pot of beans and milk.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna be here anymore. So when they electrify my ass, I want to take a dump everywhere.
You know they
I want
give you a
them
butt
to
plug.
clean up whatever I left behind. So I want beans, and I'm lactose intolerant. I want a gallon of milk.
Oh my God!
And then pull the plug.
I really love that.
Thank
We're
you.
defeating racial stereotypes.
Thank you. I'll put it on my last meal because I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna savor the taste. Give me a pot of beans and a gallon of milk. No, give me a.
Do I even want to ask what you're on death row for?
It don't even matter. Because I'm finna leave this world shitty.
That's crazy.
You better believe it, because I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna deny myself a good meal just so I can get convenience everywhere.
Exactly. That's real. Hey, that's the best way to go. That's the best way to go. I don't want I want a pot of beans and some milk.
A whole pot.
What kind of beans?
What kind of beans?
It don't even matter. I was pork and beans. Lentil beans. I want a pot of beans and milk. Give me some ice cream. No, give me some ice cream too. I'll do that too. So I want a pot of beans and some milk.
Okay. I'm with you on the ice cream. What kind of ice cream?
It don't even matter because I'm finna
butter pecan.
As soon as you pull that
Rocky Road.
I'm finna take a dump everywhere.
You know,
I'm gonna do it on purpose too.
This is like reason number 75 that we need to delete this episode off the air.
No, let's leave it.
You know they give you a butt plug before they hit the switch.
Jesus Christ. Monty probably has a butt plug at home, by the way.
No, I don't. That ain't for me.
So here's my question, Monty. Pork and beans
don't ask it.
and milk.
Trust me. I'm a comic till the very end. So I'm gonna find out a way to make somebody laugh or be upset at this before I go.
By having the Sunday special at the Golden Corral?
Pot of beans and milk and ice cream.
Look, there's a guy on Instagram that reviews all death row meals. So if he got to your meal, that would be crazy.
He would love it. He would laugh his ass off. He would say, "How come I didn't think of that?" And I'm like, "Dude, you gotta have a comedic brain." Pork and beans.
Clean up on all three.
And just pull
Monty,
the lever.
as they read you your last rites as you're being electrocuted,
I'm like,
the thoughts of your last thoughts are gonna be fucking pork and beans and fucking whole milk.
Y'all get ready.
Wow.
If that
Get
happened,
that
I'm
mop.
immediately quitting my job.
Exactly.
I'm
making so many people quit their jobs. You have
I
no idea.
don't think I want to work in the Huntsville Penitentiary.
I mean, hold on. They'll probably have an inmate clean that
let's
shit.
just hope they don't hear this
I'm not
podcast. We don't need no ideas.
in maintenance that day.
So fun fact, Monty, in Florida, the food for the last meal must be purchased locally
They got
and the
beans
cost
locally?
subsidized. In Louisiana, the prison warden actually joins you, the condemned prisoner, for the last meal. Can you imagine?
Wait.
Yes.
You know how
For
you
the last meal, you have to have it with this man that has been seeing over you.
Can you imagine Monty having pork and beans and the warden sitting there fucking disgusted?
And I would look him dead in the face.
I'm going out, motherfucker.
I would look him dead in the face and just
You have a shirt on and nothing. You have a milk mustache and everything.
Have a shirt on and
A shirt off and everything.
like I unbutton it all the way down to my nipples.
The warden's wondering, hey son, anything you regret
freak
your
ass.
life?
Money with a pot of beans.
Monty, freak ass beans and
I
milk.
want the pot. I don't want a bowl. I want a pot.
You want the whole
I want
pot.
a pot of beans.
That's a
Shirtless with the ward.
And give me a ladle. I want a ladle.
No,
Give me
those
a
here's some
the
bullshit.
ladle.
I want a ladle.
I didn't do nothing.
As the warden says,
I ain't
is there
do
anything
nothing.
you regret in life? Monty's sitting there
Nope.
topless with a gallon of milk and a ladle of pun.
I told you.
I ain't do nothing.
I told you I had the best answer for this question. Come on. So see, that's what I wanted.
I'm actually kind of impressed.
Exactly.
Seen in.
Comedic brain.
Seen.
I was gonna go with like boudin balls and frog legs. And
I'm a comedian till the
Gear.
end, so you got to think what's going to be funny, what's going to either piss people off or make them laugh.
Oh, somebody's gonna be pissed.
Can you imagine the warden gonna be like, "This is the last fucking meal I do with a prisoner."
I want a pot.
So
I
the
want the
question is,
ladle.
where is the time frame? Because
Don't matter. It's going to be shitty anyway.
He gonna be duck walking to the. He gonna be duck walking with shit in his drawers and everything before they get. All the way be shitty before that.
all the way there, dog.
Farting and shitting.
Oh, boy.
You better believe it.
Monty's gonna cheat death by saying that
I'm not gonna cheat death.
he shit himself
He
to
gonna say,
death.
he too sick to be
How do you get
executed.
here? So, funny story. As he's still eating this
gonna
pot of
party.
beans.
He gonna stay the execution gonna be canceled like a motherfucker.
Funny story.
I haven't laughed this hard since the fucking railroad day.
All right, there you
say
go.
since the railroad days.
Yo,
Let's go.
tell me I know how to make a podcast. Come on, let's talk. Pot of beans and some milk.
Nah, but you got to
Yeah,
imagine Monty naked chested drinking milk, eating beans, dog.
I put a milk all over me.
To the warden.
Talking to the warden.
Talking to the warden.
I was so, hey, look dead in his eyes too.
Hold up. You got to think about it. Monty will
It's a
have a
good
little.
ass pot of beans. You know I didn't do nothing
Are
right.
you gonna let your facial hair grow? Are you gonna grow a beard and everything?
Is this bacon in here too? Oh shit!
You had your wife put this jowl in here, didn't
Y'all
she?
put bacon bits? Oh, come on, let's go.
Of course.
Hold on. If it's beans, it's probably gonna be from the penitentiary.
I don't give a damn where it come from. It's coming out.
Man, it's gonna have a
It's
band-aid, a
coming
toenail, and everything in this shit.
It's coming out.
You have a glass eye in it.
Okay, so there you go. That's a good answer for that question.
I haven't laughed that hard in a long
See,
time.
That's crazy.
but hey, now you think about it.
Wow.
Perfect answer.
Perfect answer.
I thought Eugene
That's not
said
the
something
perfect
messed
answer for
up.
me.
No, Monty,
'Cause
your answer took the literal cake.
I am going to
well,
enjoy it.
Depends on what kind of milk they got in the cake. So,
What
hey,
kind of milk do you want?
oh, 2%. No, whole milk. I want a whole milk.
get the whole deal.
If he's lactose, yeah, he's probably going with the whole
Wait, is Monty lactose intolerant?
Red label.
Well, I really can't do ice cream like I used to. But yeah, beyond that, I can do whatever.
Yeah.
Well, every once in a while I do a bowl of cereal, but right before I go to sleep,
Okay.
and then like Dutch oven myself. Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
So we know how prim and proper Gentry is. Imagine Mr. Bledsoe in the future is your Louisiana State prison warden, and he's watching you consume that whole gallon of whole milk with a half a pot of beans.
So fun fact.
Shirtless.
don't say half a pot.
Shirtless.
So fun fact. My great grandfather was first of the 7 black men in Nashville.
Okay.
7. There was only 7 at
There were
first.
only 7 at first.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like 7, like the 7 people watching.
Okay.
We love y'all.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, but just to think, my great grandfather watching this man drinking milk and eating beans
On his way out.
on his way out
Monty.
kind of pisses me off.
What if it's hey Monty, what if it's fresh titty milk? What if it's freshly squeezed titty milk?
And just like that, Eugene, that's how we can have nice
And
things
that's
on
a
the
Eugene.
podcast.
Eugene always out here. You know.
I'm a comedian until the end. You have to think about it.
And Gentry, all love. You guys fought everything from segregation to slavery, the civil rights movement, just to watch Monty in his final moments shit himself over whole milk.
Man, I never met my great grandfather, but I just imagine he
don't wanna meet me.
We just
And he was
set,
like, hey, I ain't dealing with
You
this
don't wanna
shit.
meet
I'm getting out of here.
we just set reparations back at least 400 years.
Man, fuck this shit.
At least 400 more years.
You know, Monty, that kind of shit makes my people want to go right back to China.
It makes you want to commit a crime, don't it? Makes you want to commit a crime. So give me the death row. Because I got to pull that joke off.
You know, Monty,
that's-
this should actually be a joke.
It makes me want to
If
go
I'm
straight.
going out,
It
I'm
makes me
going
go
out
straight.
like a G.
Makes me go straight. Yeah, yeah.
And you can't do
Don't
an
follow me.
encore.
You have just
That's your
succeeded,
encore
sir.
joke of the night.
Don't
Hey,
follow me. You
Ladies
have
and
just
gentlemen,
succeeded.
I'm out.
For all you viewers out there, we love you. Seriously, all our friends and family. We are Monty, Sid, Jeff, Eugene, and Handsome Gentry. We hope you
Handsome
never,
Gentry.
we hope you never mix your whole milk and your
Yeah,
pork and beans
yeah.
together.
Please
Hey,
do.
but
Only-
seriously,
Oh, wait.
message your death row meal.
Okay, yes,
wanna
that's
know.
true. So here's my question.
Monty Hicks.
If you ever go on a date, you hope that girl don't have some pork and beans on the way.
We hope that
See, now I'm gonna get somebody to ask me on
Yeah.
the date, and she's gonna be having
Please.
Pork and beans.
it-
Pork and
hey,
beans.
Pork
all
and chicken,
you
make it
beautiful
spell
ladies out
funky.
there, Jay Gentry out. Take him to, no, he doesn't want fried catfish. He doesn't want soul food. He wants pork, beans, and a glass of whole milk.
Coffee is a second plus. Coffee makes me shit too. You ever had a good cup of coffee make me shit?
This is why we can't have nice things. Thank you. We love you all. Have a good night.
Hey.
Love, peace, and head grease. We out.
You are not Don Cornelius.
Do we have that power until it's hit the ground? The stories of our lives that go all around. When money, death, and sin, it just can't go wrong. In Nashville, sweet embrace with a life that belongs. We didn't choose this chaos, that we'll ride it till the end. Everyone's trying to echo, we're more than just friends. Do